Hey collective, hi, how are you? So I'm going to just do a collective message here. If you found your way here, there is no coincidences, but as always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Just let what doesn't resonate fall away. And whatever is resonating with you in your soul as a message that you need from the divine, from your spirit guides, take that. And if you want something that's more geared towards you and your own personal situation, you can always reach out to me for your own private reading. But I will be doing another giveaway on September 1st. So I'm going to just be announcing the winner in the community section. So you guys make sure to check in there, because not only do I do a free reading giveaway on the first of each month, but I also randomly give away free 3-card messages, or just randomly pick a winner for a free 15-minute reading throughout the month. And I always give away at least one a month, and sometimes 2 or 3 a month. It just depends on, spirit and what I am led to do. So let's go ahead and jump into this. I'm going to use the singing bowl to cleanse out the space for myself and yourself, and then call in spirit to guide, bless, and protect this reading, as well as all of you and myself. You can take this moment to connect with your spirit team as well. Just listen to the sound of the singing bowl and envision a healing light full of unconditional love enveloping you. You can breathe that light in, envision it going into your lungs and then permeating every cell of your body. As you exhale any stale, stagnant, unwanted energy out of your mouth and blow it away as far as you can get it. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Archangels, Ancestors of the highest good. Thank you, Ascendant Masters of Light and Love and Angelic Higher Light Beings. I call to you now and invite you here into this space to help me grasp messages and answers that need to be delivered to the collective of souls that find their way here. I thank you for guiding, blessing, protecting this reading, myself and the collective. I thank you for using each and every one of the decks of cards before me that I use here today as tools to communicate with the collective of souls that find their way here. May everyone involved in this reading feel safe and loved. I thank you for using these tools to bring forward honest, accurate, trustworthy answers and messages from the divine that are only of the highest good, while to the harm of none, with peace, love, light, and gratitude. So it is. Thank you, Spirit. I'm truly very grateful. Namaste. Okay, all right. Sorry, you guys, just started itching. Some of you may also be dealing with like some skin issues or like itching, dry skin, something along those lines, something here with like maybe aging skin, maturing skin. Okay. Also, too, black cats. So, Spirit is sending you black cats, or could be sending you like random cats. Doesn't necessarily have to be black cats, but I'm also picking up too that someone's been struggling with their energy levels, like your physical energy, your overall sense of like vitality. But I am saying, like, if you've been feeling like depleted energetically, physically, like your physical energetic levels have been depleted, I do feel like there's going to be like new, fresh, vital energy being like re-infused into you. So it's like you're going to be getting like starting to feel like inspired, or like it's like your energy levels are going to be increasing. Thank you, spirit, angels, guides, higher light beings. Please come here, guide this reading, and show me clearly what I need to see for the collective. Whoa. So look, too many cards. But you guys seeing or hearing crows, spiders, there's some fears. I'm seeing someone too, like you may be dealing, like, may not even realize this either, like this could be something on a subconscious level, but like you have some internal fears that are blocking your creativeness. So like if you've been feeling bored with life, or if like you just been feeling like there's a lack of growth in some area of your life, or like again like there's just creative block, it is because there's something here that like deep within your subconscious that is like causing fears, or there's like some subconscious fears here that is causing something, some sort of imbalance in your life that you're needing to get clarity or insight on, so that you can, so things can start to change and grow and evolve in your life. You may actually even, like, even though like you really want success, there's some fears of success. So like really taking a deep dive into your own personal situation, and like, so it's like maybe you're sitting there thinking, I'm not fearful of success, like I really want success. So even though like at the forefront of your mind you really do want to be successful, there are some subconscious blocks that are causing a delay, or even like like causing you to like not just block, but like causing you to like regress in some areas. So like really getting to the root of the problem, even like talking to your subconscious mind. So we do have balance here. And like I'm focusing like on your any kind of challenges right now. So this balance here, there's this need to like find and or maintain balance in your life to get better results, to get the results that you're looking for. You and again, like I'm really seeing a lot of crows for you. I do also feel like life has been kind of passing you by. Now, again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If any of these messages don't resonate with you, that's fine. But don't throw the whole reading out simply because certain messages don't resonate, because it is collective. So I'm looking at many different energies as a whole here. But I do feel like someone has been really letting life pass them by. It's kind of like your day may be a bit routine and you've been isolating. And so Spirit is really wanting you to maintain that balance. Like, it's good to have time alone, and we do need time alone. But at the same time, with all things in moderation, so not spending too much time isolating yourself. And the internet doesn't count as socialization, as much as I wish it did. Because like I totally am there. Like, I seriously don't have any friends at all, like in real life. I have dear friends that I communicate with on a daily basis, that mean the absolute world to me, but they also don't even live in the same state as me. So I do communicate with people, but I don't, like, I'm always at home. Like, literally, I don't have any friends. I don't feel sorry for me. It's not, it's not like I'm saying, oh, I don't have any friends, but like, I don't. And it's difficult, like, to make friends. I totally get it. It's so difficult for me to make friends. But I don't necessarily go anywhere to make friends. So I totally am feeling you on this particular message for whoever this is for, because I feel like Spirit is like bringing me into this too. So, like, maybe you are just kind of like doing the same thing every day and your life has become, a bit monotonous. I don't even know if that's the right word, but I literally just heard it. That's what I heard Spirit say. And I don't even really know what that word means, to be honest with you, but that's what I'm hearing from Spirit. So, so some of you may also like have fears of being, of being around others. Or it's like you may even like overthink every little, like every detail of a conversation that you may have with people, or like when you get home, it's just like overthinking like what was said, or like how you looked, or this or that. Because Spirit's showing me the 9 of Swords in my mind's eye. So there may even be like some fear of being out in public, or fear of connecting with friends, or some anxieties, or it's just like maybe you are just like an extremely strong empath and you're just bombarded with other people's energies. Okay. We have discovery. This is like Spirit's telling you it leave the past behind and discover what lies in your future. I'm getting High Priestess mixed with the Hermit with this particular card. Let me get one more card for you guys from this deck, and then we will look at this further. One more card, please, Spirit, for the collective of those souls that will find this reading. What messages do they need to hear? Abundance. That's crazy too, because before I even started this reading, before I started the video, I was shuffling this deck and this card came out so many times. And I was like, man, I really hope this comes out for the reading. And then I didn't think nothing more about it once I started recording. And then there it is. So it says, change your relationship with money and it will flow in more freely. In fact, because this card came out so many times when I was doing the pre-shuffle and everything, getting everything ready for to start the video, because that card came out so many times, that's why I got this deck. Oh man, that happened the last time I was reading for you guys, and I never did pick up the crystal too, and it's still sitting down there, both of them. All right, well, I'll just have to make sure to get them. If I do the next video and you guys only see these 2 crystals here, can you please say something to remind me to get them? Okay, because when I get to channeling, I forget. Okay, so let me get one card now, Spirit, from this deck to clarify this abundance. Some of you are really relying on luck, or like you're just kind of relying on the universe, or just kind of waiting for waiting for this abundance instead of going out there and making your own luck. Because I literally, look, and there it is. Yeah, because I was getting ready to say, I literally just saw the relying on luck, and it just happened to be there too. So it's like you're you're relying or like counting on like a lucky break or counting on luck to have this success, instead of like going out there and making it your own, like really stepping out there, waiting for something to come to you, instead of like going out there and charging after it and be like, hey, this is mine, I'm going to take it, you know? So like trusting in luck to bring you success means that you are not coordinating your efforts in such a way that you can achieve them. So that remember that luck favors those that are prepared. But so Spirit is saying you can have abundance, but you have to go out there and get it yourself. You know, you can't just wait for it to come to you. Can you give us one card for right now to clarify this abundance, Spirit, for the collective? Small dreams. You're also too, yeah, Spirit is saying, look, you're settling for less than what you deserve. You figure, well, you know, it'll come to me in divine timing, or the universe will bring me what I need, and that's true. But you're also like, you're dreaming too small. Like you need to dream bigger. You need to, you know, go out there and seize that, all that abundance that's waiting for you. What is it? Luck favors the brave. Is that how it goes, or something favors the brave? I don't know. Okay, and so we do have an environment here. So many of you are working in a toxic environment, and this could be like like maybe you work at home and you've got a lot of cluttered, chaotic energy from family members, or this could just be like your home that's not organized and needs to get organized. There's a bunch of chaos around you that is also creating chaos within your mind, that some of you could be dealing with headache issues because of this chaotic energy that's outside of yourself, that's now creating chaotic energy in your head, that could be causing some blockages here for you. So it's like you may really need to throw some things out, declutter your space. And this could be like, maybe you have an office that needs to be organized, or like you have a home, like whether you work from home or not, but like your home needs to be cleaned out and reorganized, so that you can have that kind of feng shui where the energy can flow. Also feel like some of you are definitely dealing with this blocked heart chakra. So there could be like some emotional issues with regards to your environment. Your environment here could be causing some emotional issues for you. And so like you do need to like heal that heart chakra, or like do some shadow work here that is going to help you be able to remove these blockages to create abundance for yourself. So any kind of shadow work or any other heart healing practice to really help you feel more courageous to go out there and seize the day, to make you feel more courageous enough to really open your heart to others, or to give you that added boost that you need to take the bull by the horns and get your freaking abundance. Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so like you may have like a lot going on at once, like, you know, being pulled in many different directions, or like you've got this person over here screaming at you to do this, or this person screaming at you to do that, or you've got, you know, so many things on your plate, or like many different responsibilities. And it's inevitable that when you try to tackle too many things at once, that something is not going to get your attention, or get the attention that it needs. And so you really need to allow yourself to slow down and choose one thing at a time. You know, really prioritize and be like, okay, look, I don't have time for that today. I'm going to stick a pin in it. I need to do this. That needs, you know, my attention. I'm going to prioritize this, this, and this. And, you know, so otherwise there are things that get laid to the wayside. You could also be dealing with a toxic individual as well that could be creating some sort of block for you in your abundance. Oh, okay. So we'll come back to these. also, I stopped shuffling and I've got imaginary blocks. Some of you also, you could yourself be being a copycat. You are watching how someone else does something and then trying to copy them instead of being authentically yourself, and knowing that you don't need to be like anybody else. You don't need to like be on this person's level, or do something the way that this person does it. You just need to like be yourself. It says copying successful people can backfire and won't set you apart. So it's like, you know, allow yourself to be set apart, be different, you know, be your own individual, because there's only one you, right? And so being yourself and not allowing yourself to kind of be that individual that has your own individual way of doing things or interpreting things, or, you know, showing your skill in this way or that way, so that you can be different than everyone else. Because you don't want, it's like, if you're not your own individual self, then how are you going to, like, you know, be, what makes you special, you know? What sets you apart from all those other people is being your authentic self and doing things your way. Also, too, we do have some evil eye energy. So, like, you could potentially be sending this evil eye energy too for some of you. Like, I feel like this is not intentional though. Like, your admiration towards someone, or your desire to be like a certain person could be, you could be unintentionally sending evil eye doing that. Others of you may have someone that is trying to copy you, to be like you, and like they are sending the evil eye because they are jealous, or because they or because their admiration is in such a way that they are trying so hard to be on your level that it's actually sending an evil eye block to you. So really be careful about that. Remove any of those energies. Also, too, you could be getting some red flags right now. And so, like, maybe you feel like you're not making any progress. And so, like, Spirit is telling you to really trace your mistakes and make those necessary changes that you need. Also, there could be like some stagnation, or maybe you're not making the progress that you want, and so there are some like fears that you're going to be blocked. Let's just say, for instance, that that you feel like maybe you're shadow banned, or you're fearful that someone is sending you this evil eye, when in actuality they're not really sending you evil eye, and those fears can actually cause blocks for you. It's like they're imaginary fears that then become real because you focused on them. And so it's time to think of obstacles. It's time for you to think of the obstacles you most fear, or the stagnant aspects of your current situation, and ask if they are real or imaginary. You might be surprised that none of it really exists, is what the card says. Okay, so let's get into the tarot here. Divine Holy Spirit, Spirit guides, angels, archangels, ascendant masters, higher light beings. Why is this balance card here? So we've got the Five of Wands, and look at all those crows right there as well. So this deck though has a bunch of crows in it anyways, but the fact that we do have a crow right there that came out with this deck is pretty not a coincidence. Okay, so we do have the Five of Wands that came out here for the balance, and so it's like some sort of tensions here. It's like something here is unbalanced, and so this is causing some hold on just a second, so sorry, I need a little sip of water. So anyway, something here being out of balance has definitely caused like some sort of tensions, or like you could be like butting heads with a particular person in your life, or there's a situation here that's just causing like some lot of ups and downs. There's so many balls in the air right now, or like, you know, trying to keep up. You may feel like you might be actually dropping the ball. Or it's like, again, like you're taking on too much at once. Like you're feeling stressed out and tense because you've got like so many different people pulling on you, or like so many different things going on, and you feel, you may be feeling a bit conflicted, or like stressed out, or having like a lot of inner turmoil because you've got so much going on. You're so overwhelmed, you know, maybe feeling like struggling with like fears of failure, like disappointments. And again, like there is this need to like really prioritize, maybe even like delegate right here with the balance, because it's like finding balance accomplishes better results. So you're going to get the results you want. You know, I'm hearing "Can You Pay My," that song. Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bill? I don't think you do. I don't know why Spirit's playing that song in my head right now, but whatever this is, it's like I feel like somebody here is just struggling to stay afloat right now, and this may be financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, but it's like right now, like you're barely able to stay afloat. You're really struggling in some area of your life. I feel like Spirit really wants you to take some serious time to really sit down and go over whatever area this is that you're struggling in right now. Something here, something that you're dealing with, like you've kind of put something on the back burner, and it's like, you know, like when you're cooking, right, and you've got something on the back burner, and like you forget about it because you're like tending to these other pots that are going, and then the one thing on the back burner ends up boiling over. So that's what I'm getting with that Five of Wands energy there with this balance card. It's like, if you put something on the back burner long enough and you've got all this other stuff going on, eventually whatever this is that's put on the back burner is going to end up boiling over, and then you've got a great big old mess. So like I feel like you're just really overextending yourself, and just struggling, you know, a lot of demands here, emotional demands, family. You may even have like a particular person in your life that, like, maybe it's not a bunch of different people, maybe it's one particular person like that is making a lot of demands on you. And it's like something here is strained. There could be a strained relationship. I don't know, could with the Five of Wands there, it could like really be resulting in an all-out fight because of that one pot boiling over. So this could like end up resulting into an all-out fight. Like you may seriously end up losing your shit and like cussing someone out here, you know, like I'm hearing someone say, shut the fuck up, you know, so like that could be something, I don't know, but this could also be like you right now are just experiencing like an external conflict within yourself, and like you may really be trying to avoid conflict. Like you may be really trying to avoid having that conversation, and so like you've been really isolating yourself from a person or a situation. But I do feel like if you have been avoiding a person or some sort of situation here that that has been a bit demanding of your time and energy, that I feel like Spirit really is wanting you to acknowledge this and yeah, take time to acknowledge and address whatever this is for you. Show me clearly, Spirit, what I need to see. Show me clearly, Divine Holy Spirit. Look, there's that tower. See, that's that. That's that, whatever that pot is boiling over. You guys please overlook my nails. Show me clearly, Spirit, what I need to see for the collective. Can you give us some more clarity here, or some clarity here on this isolation card here? Whoa. So, I feel like some of you just want to be left alone. You just want to like work on your goals. You want to like work on your career, or like you just want to like do something here that you're passionate about, and like make your money and do your thing, and you just want to be left alone. But like Spirit is telling you that there's more to life than like making money and like going after your dreams and your goals. You know, like you also need to have time to play and to have fun. But I really feel like this is someone like just spending a lot of time alone, just like really working on you know, like paying off your bills, going to work, you know, like, or like working from home, or like, you know, maybe you are going to school or have gone to school, and like you're really trying to like make something happen for yourself. And maybe you just want to be alone with like just you and your partner, or if you're single, you just want to be alone, or even if you are married or something, you still just want to like be alone and like do your thing and like work and go after your dreams. I do feel like that there is also like some sort of like distractions as well. There's like life keeps trying to distract you. Can you clarify this discovery card, Spirit? The Justice card tried to jump out. I do feel like you are about to like receive some information regarding like you getting some sort of justice. Because of that Justice card, with the Page of Swords, it's like something you're about to, I feel like you're going to receive some information that finally allows you to receive closure regarding something that's happened in the past. You're about to receive justice, whether this be like with regards to the law, legalities, courts, or something. Or this could be spiritual justice, that you're about to receive something here. So, and I do also feel like with the justice card represents like the scales of justice, balance, and we've got that balance card. Like I'm seeing you learn or discover new ways on how to create more balance in your life as well. Not instead of or, but it is as well. Can you clarify the justice card, please, Spirit, before they put the Knight of Wands? This is, did I say justice card? This is discovery as well. The Knight of Wands, that is discovery. That's adventure. So the Four of Wands here, some of you may be finding a new home as well. Or it's like you have a child that's moving out, that they're going to be finding a new home. I am seeing movement, or like maybe you're looking for a new home. If you're looking for a new home and you're looking to move, I am seeing that. I'm also seeing a bunch of 4s and 6s. Also too, look, you've got 4, 6, 4, 6. So you got the 4 of Wands, 6 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. That is the ending and a new beginning. You know, so it's like finding closure here. You're at the end of a karmic cycle. There's much change and transformation that's happening. The Knight of Swords also represents change. You're in the midst, and then the Tower. This in this case is sudden revelations here. You are about to discover your true power as well. You are about to. It's like. Hold on. Let me get this abundance card out first, and then or clarify this abundance. Can you give me one card here for the abundance to clarify abundance, Spirit? The Knight of Pentacles. Shut up, and then look, the Strength card, the 9 of Swords. Okay, so we'll get into that in just a minute, but the 8 of Pentacles, some of you may be also like in your head about some sort of skill or ability, or like learning something new, or like, you know, like you're worried about what your job thinks about you, or like you may be worried about like how good you're doing at work, or if you'll be chosen for something, or like also hearing that someone is worried about like being wrote up, or like, you know, worried about what your boss thinks about you, or worried about getting a promotion. You may be worried about like getting fired or something like that, or like worried about what your clients think about you, or what other people think about you, that regarding your career, or like whether or not you're maybe worried about whether or not you're as skilled as you truly are. And yes, you are very, very skilled at what you do. There's no need to worry about those things. It's like Spirit is definitely telling you that, look, with that Discovery card and the Knight of Wands, like adventure here is really awaiting you. Like I'm seeing you discover like a new passion, and like discovering the courage, because we saw the Strength card peeking out too, right? So it's like you're discovering new passion and courage, and like the boldness that you need, that is needed rather, that's required for you to go into this next phase, because it says leave the past and discover what lies in the future. So like you are discovering this new passion or courage, that, you know, to be able to whatever this is here, that's required of you to take on this next phase in your life. It's like now is the time for you to take inspired action. Like I'm also seeing too someone making plans for some sort of trip. You may be making plans for a trip, but like I'm seeing you getting fired up, ready to like take on this next phase in your life. ready to see what lies ahead, what some of you may also be starting your own business or starting a new project or something as well. Let me see. I'm looking at the little book that goes with these cards here. It says here, it's time to walk away from your past. You've been conditioned for way too long to think you are the past. So like, it's time for you to leave a place that you currently think that you're safe. You've been missing out on adventures, and it's time for you to, and it even says, and it's crazy because like you guys know I don't use this deck very often. I think I've only used this deck once since I started the channel, and that was back like last November or December when I first started the channel. So it's been less than a year since I started the channel. But, and like the Knight of Wands, it's a card of that speaks of adventure. And the card here says, you have been missing out on adventures. And that's Spirit saying, look, you've been letting life pass you by. You have literally been like spending time isolating yourself, or you've just kind of been letting life pass you by, and now it's time for you to stop missing out and to really go out into the world, or to go do something, go start a new adventure. Allow yourself to like rediscover yourself. Discover what the universe has planned for you and really throw yourself out there. Try something new. Do something that you haven't done. Right? Like even if it's just going out for a walk, let's just say you don't walk anywhere, you just kind of drive where you need to go, like you go home, like, you know, you're living like this busy routine life. And so so maybe walking is something, let's just say for an example, you know, that walking isn't something that you normally do. So you go out on a walk and like look at the world through your vampire eyes, like we got in the reading yesterday, and really look at everything with awe and wonder, you know. But try something new. Maybe you want to go on a road trip. Maybe it's time to like just kind of go on a road trip, or just get out of the house and do something, you know, that maybe you don't normally like get out of the house and do something. Go yard sailing, go to the flea market, do something here. Do something that you either don't normally do, that you haven't done in a while. But I feel like someone here gets in their head and like there's like this sense of anxieties or like panic or fear or something, or there may be fears that kind of like you kind of talk yourself out of it. But Spirit's really telling you it's time for you to really shift your perspective. You know, that you're going to see that the world is a place full of wonderful discoveries just out there waiting for you to just put yourself out there and do it. Just go do it. Maybe you've even dreamed about like traveling the country or traveling the world or something, and Spirit's like, you know what, fuck it, do it. Oh damn, sorry, I didn't mean to say that, you two, but F it, just go do it. Just go, you know, go out there, do something. You know, it's time for you to go explore. Even if you're just going to go explore your neighborhood, you know, like just go explore. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm going to go do it with you. But the Knight of Pentacles here with the abundance, I do feel like for some of you, finances may have been coming in rather slow. And I do, and with this abundance card, the little book says, this signals the end of financial struggle. But only if you can shift the way you see the world. So you have to really shift your perspective of money, and how you see the world with money. And that's why Spirit wants you to get out there and discover ways to also see the world differently. Love your life. Love your life and all that it has to offer with the Knight of Pentacles. Not just the material, but all things in the world. You know, shift the way that you shift the way that you view your current situation. Look at life through awe and wonder. Love your life and all it has to offer. Let all the rest go, and know that you are constantly creating. If any of you too are like trying to get pregnant, if you're planning to get pregnant, or like you've been really working on trying to get pregnant, this is not going to be for everyone. Or like, let's just say you have a child that wants to have a child, like, you know, and they're of age, of course. Let's just say, like, you know, you're about to maybe be a grandparent. Or there's like pregnancy vibes here that someone's been really working on trying to get pregnant. I'm also seeing too that someone here has, like, they didn't think they could get pregnant, or they've been like really stressed out or worried or fearful that they couldn't get pregnant. But I am seeing pregnancy for someone that was fearful that they wouldn't get pregnant. And I do feel like everything that you are putting out into the world, you're receiving. So make sure that you're sending out positive vibes. Sending out your own abundance out into the world so that you can receive that abundance back. And then also making sure that you're open to receive the abundance, because we did see the heart chakra on the bottom of the deck earlier, so which represents blocked heart chakra. So when your heart chakra is blocked, you know, it's like you're not open to receive this abundance. What other messages do you have for the collective at this time, Spirit? This card right here, lack of knowledge. So in the past, like, you had a lot to learn. I feel like you have learned a lot, but it's like you still have some learning to do. And it's like learning, you could like still be in that learning process. You need more knowledge about, like, maybe you need more knowledge about what, let's just say, okay, let's just say this is example. I know not all of you are tarot card readers, but I'm only using this as an example. So use this example for how it applies to your life. But let's just say you're a tarot card reader, right? And you want to become like a professional tarot card reader. And let's just say you know a lot about the cards. And by the way, you never stop learning with tarot. You don't always know it all, okay? I'm just going to put that out there though. But let's just say that you've just still got some more learning to do. And so like you're in that learning phase, and it's like, yes, you know a lot, but you still have a lot more to learn. And so it's like, as you learn more about the cards, then you're going to, as you really broaden your knowledge of card reading, then you'll start to see that you'll have even more progress as you continue to learn more about the cards, right? Really expanding your knowledge here, and having, so as you really expand your knowledge, it's going to give you even more confidence and power to achieve whatever kind of goal that you have for yourself. So maybe really looking at an area in your life where you lack knowledge, or where you're lacking, or maybe even identify a skill that you would like to improve, you know, to begin that learning journey on whatever that is particular for you and your particular situation. So like gaining more information. Maybe you need to go back to school. For some of you, like you need to go back to school and have some sort of degree in order to get the job that you're wanting. Show me clearly what I need to see. Okay. Imaginary blocks again, and then also the bottom of the deck is give up too easily. So maybe you do tend to just say, F it, I give up. What's the use? I can't do this anymore. I just give up. I give up on the universe. I can't tell you how many times I've seen comments like that on my videos. It's insane how many people are like, F it, I give up. I give up on God. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with the universe. I'm done with God. And so like that is like you are casting spells by saying those things. And so giving up like that, you're never going to get victory. You will never win when you give up. Only when you stay, like, so it's like, how can you expect to win a race, or how can you expect to, because life isn't about winning a race, but how can you expect to get to your destination when you're constantly saying I give up and you pull off on the side of the road? You're never going to get to that destination. But by continuing to move forward, even when it's so difficult, even when you don't, when you feel like giving up, when you don't feel like getting out of the bed, but you still carry your ass up out of the bed every day and continue to move forward, even when it becomes very difficult, to hold on, you fight till your last breath, because the road to success is never going to be easy. It's never going to be easy. It's like that movie, The Abyss. I don't know if you ever seen that, where she drowns because they get stuck in this little submarine outside of their big submarine. And so it starts taking in water. And so it's this ex-husband and ex-wife. Well, they're still married, but they're supposed to be getting a divorce or something like that. And so he's a way better swimmer. So she's like, I'll let myself drown and you bring me back, you carry me to the big submarine, you swim me, and then you bring me back to life. Work on me and save my life. So that's what he does. And like, he's smacking her, doing CPR on her, and like, she won't come back. And he's like, you've got to fight, and he's like smacking her face. And so that's like spirit. Your spirit guides are telling you, you've got to fight. You can't give up. You can't just say, I give up. You just can't. You're not allowed to do that. That's the only thing I won't tolerate, is giving up. You have to fight. One last message, please, Spirit. One last message. All work and no play, and that's here. We start with balance and we end with balance. So it's like, you've got to have balance in your life. It can't be all about focusing on making this work dream come true, or like creating this abundance here. There's got to be that balance. It's like all work and no play makes Johnny. You're gonna burn yourself out. Look, there's that match. It's burnt out. Like, you're gonna burn yourself out. You need to make sure to give your mind and body time to recuperate, and you'll be much more effective in the long run. Self-care keeps you on top of your game and in the game as well. Not only are you going to be on top of their game, but you're actually going to be able to be in the game, because when you're burnt out and you got nothing to give, then you're just out of the game for good. So you need to make time to replenish your energy, take care of yourself, take time off when you need it, even if it's a whole week, even if it's whatever it is for you. Like, just giving yourself that time to relax, unwind, and take care of yourself. Give yourself permission to play hooky if you need to. I hope this resonates with you, and if any of this resonates with you, please consider to give me a thumbs up, especially if you watch the whole thing. It'll help this reading be boosted into the algorithm that could potentially reach others that really need to hear this message. And it would be a great way to exchange some energy with me. And then I truly appreciate each and every one of you, and the divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste.